Good afternoon and welcome to our Midday Mull for Tuesday the 12th of May. Another day of lockdown, and I was just struck by how many plans have changed. How many people had intended to do something which can no longer happen. I had this wonderful plan for the parish of how we would have a series after Easter building up to Pentecost, and that's all gone. And I was struck by the reading from James chapter 4, verse 13. He writes, "Now listen, you who say, 'Today or tomorrow we will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business, and make money.' Why? You do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, 'If it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that.'" And that is so true. If it is the Lord's will. Um, and I can remember reading of people that would have a notice of a meeting or something, and that ended with the letters DV. The meeting of this organization will happen on such and such a day at such and such a place. DV, standing for Deo Volenti, if the Lord wills. I think very often that was just a formula. They didn't really intend it as a reference to God. Um, but it is something that we need to bear in mind. And what it also says is that when we don't have the meetings, when things don't happen, it is still because that's what the Lord wills. And so as we sit in these strange times where we can't go out and we can't see people and everything is different, our plans have all changed because the Lord wills it. And that means that whatever we're going through must be part of His plan, must be part of His will. And therefore, whatever we're facing, we can face with a certain equanimity and a peace and a sense of purpose. We might not understand. It's not that we know what's going on, but God does. And that is always a comfort. So, enjoy this day in whatever is happening, knowing that that is part of God's plan.